Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we got something very special. I had the great opportunity to team up and work with Memphis Shades on this video, so they sent this out to me. We're gonna be installing this Memphis Shades Road Warrior onto my 2020 Lowrider S. So right now, as you can see and as you know, we have the Harley Davidson quarter fairing with the Dirty Dixie's 12-inch windscreen on it. But since we have this, we're just gonna go ahead and switch everything out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Also, guys, if you wanna go online and shop right now, I'm also wearing this Torque t-shirt. If you guys see me wearing this a few videos ago as well. I like to put this t-shirt on when I'm riding sometimes or when I'm working on my bike. And also with the matching hat. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do the unboxing. I already went ahead and I looked inside and I just couldn't contain myself. All right, so the first things first we have is the windscreen on top. I'm gonna show you that first. I went ahead with the dark smoke because I just think it's the one that looks the best. I love the shade of it. It looks really, really nice. I don't want to put my fingerprints all over it, so I'm just gonna hold it from the bottom. Pretty nice, right? Now, right after that, we have the fairing. Some of you guys have already seen these fairings all over the place because they're that popular. So that is the fairing, nice and clean. Good quality stuff, man. Nice packaged as well. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down right here out of the way. So next we have the headlight extender, which is gonna push the headlight out. We have some Memphis Shades stickers right there, which is gonna go on the sticker wall. So we'll be showing you that afterwards. And then last but not least, we have all the hardware that we're gonna need to install this fairing. This should be a very easy install, guys. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I tell anybody who watches my videos anytime I do any type of work on my bike. If I can do it, you could do it. I'm not a mechanic. I'm okay with my hands. Not the best, but I'm okay. All right, guys, so first things first, we first gotta pop this quarter fairing out, which is very easy. Get those out of there. Next thing we gotta do is take all this hardware off. All right, guys, so the first step is gonna be to install this headlight extender right here. So we're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do is take off the headlight first. It's gonna be the first move. All right, so I'm just gonna hold the wrench there just in place so I can take off the bolt from this side so that it keeps moving. Now, this long bolt that I'm gonna be taking out, we're gonna be reusing, guys. So the back part right here is gonna go onto the OEM block that the bike comes with. Our stock hex bolt is gonna go on top now, where the light fixture is gonna go through with the spacer on top, guys. So we got one on now. We're gonna take our spacer, our washer, and now our nuts. All right, guys, now our next step is to take the stock hex bolt, and we're gonna put it right in through here. Just hold it in the front. We're gonna take the spacer and put it right in the middle of the light here so the hex bolt could go through the light, through the spacer, and out the other way. All you gotta do now is just add your washer in there, add your nut on the other side, fasten this up a little just to keep it in place, guys. It's not too tight right there, so I'm able to maneuver it anywhere I want. Because after I put the fairing on, we're gonna be maneuvering around. We're gonna make sure that the light is not too high, too low, is at a good angle where we're able to have good visibility. All right, guys, so the next step is gonna be now to put on all this hardware. It's pretty cool that they also bring all these nice tools with it as well to help you put it on. So that's a major plus right there. Now the mounting instructions are pretty clear, guys. The instructions are actually really good on here. So we're gonna go ahead and take these off. This actually slides out, so we're able just to put this around the fork, and then we're gonna latch it on back there. We're gonna probably just slide it back in. We're gonna go up and slide it back into the third teeth that it was on, and then it just gets a little bolt in the back that gets screwed in, and that holds in place. All right, guys, and I already went ahead and I attached the 3 clamps that go on the fork, so I'm just gonna do the 4th one with you so you can see exactly how it's done. I'm gonna put one on top, the other one's gonna slide right over it, just like that, and use my T-wrench to screw everything in. Like I said before, guys, we are not screwing everything in super tight. This is just for fitment until we know exactly where the we're gonna keep these clamps at. All right, so they are supposed to be 2 inches apart, as you can see there. Alright guys, so we got our fairing, and their next step is going to be to attach the mounting plates onto the inside, which are these right here. Alright guys, so here we have the fairing and the mounting kit. So what we're gonna do first is take off these screws that come on the mounting kits. Just like this. Watch those little washers, don't lose anything like that. And we're gonna take off the rubber little grommet that it comes with, and that's gonna go in right in through these holes right there. So what I did was I took out the whole grommet out of the little bolt just to make it easier. All I gotta do is take this from behind, pop that in from the outside part. That goes in like that. We're gonna go ahead and do the other one now. So we have one side completely done. So once again, take a little rubber grommet, feed it in through the hole. You're gonna have half of it on one side, half of it on the other side. I'm gonna take that plastic bolt. I'm gonna put it in through the front side, like that. All right, so now that we got that laid down right there, we're gonna take our mounting kit, and we're gonna go and lay it on there, just like that. So we're gonna take our first bolt, put it in place in there, screw it in there. Take the second one, do the same thing with the washer in there as well, guys. So forget about the washer, so you gotta put everything back on there the way it was. Get that tightened on there. We're gonna take our wrench, tighten everything up. Nice and easy. Sure, it's nice and tight in there, nice and snug. So that's the first side. That's what it should look like. You're gonna have this latch here, which you're gonna be able to maneuver. You push this out, this goes up, and then once it's in place, you lock that down and it locks in. Now you may have to play around with these clamps a little after you install them, because depending on where the fairing is gonna fall, you might have to stretch it down a little more or bring it up. All right guys, so now that you have the fairing in place, you can play around with the light, see exactly where you want it. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the lights to see exactly where it's gonna be. Alright, so that's a pretty good angle right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock this thing from the back, so I can take this off and I can tighten up the light, because that's a pretty good place. I'm gonna tighten up the light, and I'm also gonna tighten up the clamps right where they're at as well, because that's like a perfect fitment for me right now. One thing I think they forgot to send me, guys, was the light. It's like this little casing that goes over the light right here. They didn't send me that, so I gotta reach out to them and see what happened there. All right, now we can also go ahead and tighten up our clamps. Make sure everything's nice and good in there now. All right guys, so we go ahead now, put the fairing back on. All right guys, so now that we got the fairing on, the last thing to do is to put the windshield on it. And I have this handful of little screws right here, which we're gonna screw on the windshield to the fairing. So you're gonna place it over just like that. Man, that looks beautiful. That looks so dope. Cannot wait to take this out. You're gonna put it right through. I'm gonna go ahead and put one in place for now. Just show you guys real quick what it's going to look like. So this goes through the windshield onto the fairing, holds it nicely right in place. You could just do these by hand. You don't need to use any type of tools, guys, so FYI. All right guys, so the screws are in. I just finished wiping her down, and we're gonna go ahead and take her outside to give you some nice little cinematic views of what she looks like. Super excited. I'm really happy the way it turned out. I think it looks amazing. I really like the dark shield on it as well. We're gonna be doing a follow-up video to this, guys, a review of what it feels like on the road. That's gonna be probably tomorrow or in the next 2 days or so. So tune in for that. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe right now. Make sure to hit that bell button so it'll notify you anytime I upload any type of new content. This fairing is really easy to work on. You could just pop it off. I could just fix anything. If I want to go ahead and fix anything right now, even adjust the light, it'll be very easy just to pop it off and put it back in. It locks really good in place as well. So I'm really happy with it. Let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the quarter fairing with the short windshield on it? The quarter fairing with the Dirty Dixie performance windshield that I had on it? or do you guys think this looks much better? Let me know, drop the comments down below. And I want to give a huge shout out to Memphis Shades again, guys. Thank you so much for working with me on this video and sending me out this amazing looking Road Warrior fairing for my 2020 Lowrider S.